Hey, I'm Derrick Harrell. I'm a Boost Mobile owner, and I'm here with Brandon at Brandon's Corner.
Let me spit some knowledge to y'all real quick. Agape love is an unconditional love. It's a love that sees beyond the outer surface and accepts the love for who they are.
I just want that agape love. Never falls down, no one's stopping us. Always and forever, man, that timeless love. Maybe I just want that agape love from up above. Don't want no other love. And maybe I just want that agape love. It never falls down, no one's stopping us. Always and forever, man, that timeless love from up above. Don't want no other love. And maybe I just want that agape love. It never falls down, no one's stopping us. Always and forever, man, that timeless love from up above. Don't want no other love. Yeah, don't want no other love. I just want that agape love. Yeah, don't want no other love from up above. Say where the love is. Yeah, say where the love is. Yo, say where's the love at? Say where's the love at? Yo, say we need that. Yeah, gotta have it. We need that. Yeah, gotta have it. We need that. Yeah, gotta have it. We need that. Yeah, we need that. Agape love is all I need. Consistent love, a timeless dream. Agape love.
Hello, wonderful people out there. How you doing today? My name is Brandon. Always remember, your dreams can become reality. I'm sitting here with Mr. Derrick Harrell, who is the owner of 47 Boost Mobile stores. 47, okay? He's originally from Detroit, Michigan, where he actually graduated from Fair State University in a degree of accounting. He actually went to jail for about 3 or 4 years after doing some copyright issue stuff. And he has actually been able to turn his life around and be able to be a beacon to the community and be able to give some positive energy out there. Right now, I introduce to you all Mr. Derrick Harrell. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, Brandon?
I'm doing well. So like I said, I just want you to be relaxed as you can be just as real as you can be, because the whole purpose of the show is to encourage other people to keep going. Okay.
All right. Glad to meet somebody just as real as you.
Thank you so much. So the first question I do want to ask you is, what was childhood like for you? I like to ask it because childhood has a lot to do with the way that we think mentally and the way that we grow. What was childhood like for you?
Well, I was one of fortunate people, child that had my mother and a father in the home.
Okay.
My mom was a stay-home mom. My dad worked at Ford. He took care of the house and home, but he was also an alcoholic and a drug addict at the time. But he was a great dad. He made sure we had a roof over our head. There's no use for using drugs or whatever, but at the same time, it could have been better. Everybody wished they had a better childhood. But at the same time, my dad was a crackhead. My mom was a stay-home mom. But he also forced me to go to school every day. I didn't know any better. He only had a 12th grade education, as well as my mom had a 12th grade education. But he took care of us. No excuse. But anybody else, I still love my dad no matter what he did. So once again, he pushed me to go to college. He did what he could. Drugs is a mental issue, where they can't control what they do. They mean well, but some people just can't get a grasp and hold on to it. So, over the years, he still pushed me to keep doing better. He couldn't give me any advice, but he was there for me. If it wasn't nothing but a listening ear.
So, to you, and just be real about it, a lot of people, especially in the black community, we pushed our people to go to school for so many years because we feel as if that's the only because, look at our history. That was the only thing. Either a person could become a preacher or they could become a teacher. And you were very well respected. How do you think school affects us in today's realm with it being modern? Because a lot of people are saying, with business, you don't necessarily have to go to school. What is your take on that?
School is for the person. Like, you're right. You're definitely right. Sometimes people can do a business without having school, but they can't run a business without having somebody with school. So it's that concept. Think of Donald Trump, the billionaires. They never went to college.
Right.
But the people that surround them all have the knowledge. They just have an idea. A business person is a visionary. They see a vision. They have a dream. They go for it. A business person just has enough knowledge and know-how to learn how the economy works or what needs to be done or take tasks and put it in order. So it just depends on that person. You know, sometimes they need a little more school, a little more education to understand how things work. But visionary, they don't look at how things work. They look at this is how it's going to be. So this is it's a difference between schooling and a business owner.
Got you. So, why not do a 9 to 5? What made you actually want to be a business owner over doing a 9 to 5?
I never wanted to be an hourly worker to where you just get paid 9 to 5. Here go your check at the end of the week. I want to get gratification of what I do. It was never about the money. It was never about punching the clock. You know, I grew up in like I said, my father worked at Ford, where he did a 9 to 5 and came home with his back hurt, you know, carpal tunnel, you know, people feet hurt all day. He never got gratified. I never saw him come home and say, hey, my boss thanked me today for doing a great job. It was just like, hey, show up on time and you go home at the end of the day and punch a clock. I didn't want to punch a clock. So today's society, you got to do a little bit more.
Now you spoke earlier about how you went to jail for 3 or 4 years. Did that happen after college? Or did that happen before college?
That happened after college. I was already in business. I started off with selling pages, had a pager store, did pager repairs. I had a boss named Elton Short that gave me time to graduate. Then
Y'all don't cell phones, maybe?
headphones?
No, cell phone.
Yeah, of course we do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What can we do for you, sir?
We busy today, so this is one of the things where I appreciate people coming in. I like opening up a store and people come in and I can serve them with something to make them happy. The way I always feel about I'm responsible. A lot of kids get born, the way I look at it, they use the phone I sold them to call that person to hook up. I feel good about it.
Right.
At the same time, I've seen generations come in now where I've seen young men graduate from high school, now they have their own family, now their kids buying a phone from them. And it's like, hey, this is what I like to do. It's like the gratification of people making happy, not just punching a 9 to 5 every day. And so the money will come if you do what you like, as they always say. And so I like doing good stuff, good business.
So how did you get into the Boost Mobile business?
Well, what happened with that is it's just over time what happens with the tech world is things change, people get bought out. So I started off with which now is called Verizon, and I always thought people have bad credit versus good credit. So when they came with the opportunity to do more prepaid, product got a lot larger, I went with the larger buyer. So it was more, Verizon wasn't my niche, and I feel like I want to go where I fit in at. I feel more comfortable because I grew up in the hood. I grew up in not say poverty, but the middle class. So I feel more comfortable. Everybody don't need a $300, $400 bill every month. Just have the status, it's something that makes more sense. And prepaid to me made more sense. I can believe in a product.
Got you. So exactly, why not? A lot of our people run the streets, living that fast life, they're getting that fast money, that big money. A lot of people will say, I'm making all this money, slinging dope, doing this and doing that. Why this life? Why business life over that type?
Well, like they say, all the older people tell you, drugs in the fast life is a young man's game. You slow down over time. So everybody got to retire. But what are you going to do? And I'm not the best role model. I'm not going to say, I know it's the way of life. But what are you going to do with it afterwards? I tell a young man, what did you do? Is you putting some of that money away that you're making? Is you stacking some of that money away for that lawyer? Make it make sense. Because they see the fast, they see the glamorous cars, the houses, the girls, whatever, they go right behind it. But you have to make sure that, what are you going to do for later? What are you going to do for tomorrow? No matter what you're doing right now. So some people graduate, they have long money, which long money means that you had it for a long time. Long money don't mean more zeros behind you. So if you can take this 10,000 you made today and put 2,000 away every time you made it, that's what you want to look at. So when I sit here and meet some of these guys that come into the store and I can relate to, one thing I pride myself, I've never been robbed. I never did. One of my stores been shot at. I'm one of my disrespected because we respected people.
A BA.
So we get to know them, young, old, and when the guys living that fast, that come in when they come to the stores, it's not prohibited. They already know. So they respect the women. Because at the end of the day, all of them got mothers, fathers, or even sisters that take care of them.
And 111 come with
it makes more sense.
111
Do something with that money that you make. You know, I'm not approved by the way you make your money, but I'm approved by if you're gonna live until your 40s and 50s. I don't want to see you dead at 25. I don't want somebody coming to the store and say, man, you remember John said he ain't care nothing. You know, so it's, you know, a lot of stuff will be squashed. It's not that serious.
So walk me through, you know, how does someone own a Boost Mobile store?
Well, what happens is, anything's obtainable. So it's like right now, it's a little more in detail. When I got started, you could buy one store and set up shop, and just like anything else, you buy a few items and then come back and purchase a few more. Now it's getting more corporate. So they have to have a business plan, you have to have a plan to have 10 stores, and you have to have a growth plan, which you have to have layers and have a structure. You have to have your managers, your business manager, your sales reps, your key holders, your technicians. It's more improved now to where it's more, you need more structure. They don't want to just open up stores. So the bigger the prepaid industry got, I had to grow with it or you couldn't grow. So there's no way now, and I'm not going to say to get into it the easy way, because when I first started, you only needed $5,000. Now you need about $100,000 to $300,000 to get into it, because they want you to have 3 to 10 stores to start off with. You can start off with 5, but you have the progress of when are you gonna open up these other 5. So it's a lot more detail for Cricket, Metro, all the big, how can you say, brick and mortar type stores now. They don't take prepaid as a joke. That's why they took them out the party stores. That's why they want to sell their products. They offer more. They selling iPhone X's just like the contract companies do. They finance phones just like everybody else do. Prepaid is going to another level. We also have prepaid cable, which is done through Comcast, what a lot of people don't know. They got 20 megs of download speed where you can game them. So it's prepaid is just not stuck. Just remember the rush cards when it's like prepaid debit cards. We done went past that level now, you know. So everybody always knows that most of the money made, the millionaires are made in the hood. It's not made on the outside. People just don't circulate their money inside the neighborhood 8 times like they're supposed to. That's why when I'm here in Atlanta, I just got here, I go to, like I met you, we go to a restaurant, I want my money spent in the hood. I don't want my money spent outside the hood. So I find black businesses that I'm gonna eat at, that I'm gonna support, that I'm gonna do. Yeah, I make sure that I give them the extra $5 tip. I don't go in there with complaints. If I got a complaint, I'll complain to the owner and say, hey, this is what we do to make it better. Can you get better? Can we make something happen? What do I have to do to help you down? You know, is you need more customers or what?
So that actually leads to another question I was going to ask you, because you see so many, because we always complain about the Chinese, you know, a rape or whatever. You know, people coming from overseas that always come to our community. They'll drive all the way from another community, their communities, and come to our communities. You know, so talk a little bit more about that. A lot of what you see. Why are they over here doing the selling? Why isn't it that more of us is actually doing business in our communities?
Like I always had that question myself, where why don't black businesses have all the hair salons? Why do black businesses not having all the hair care products? Like, I think it's not, they don't understand the business kind of buy, sell, and put the money back into their business. The Chinese don't have a use for that product, so they don't have a bunch of friends. You need that product. So they come over and they do our nails, you know what I'm saying? You don't see no Chinese women getting their nails done, so why do we go to them? Is it because black people don't have the skills to do it? I don't know, but we the most consumers buy it. The hair care products is $1 billion industry, and I'm in Atlanta, it's on every corner, but I don't know which ones is owned by black ones and ones are owned by Chinese. Chinese don't even speak our language and can't even relate to us. They like hurry up and buy, you know, minister society every time.
Right.
I don't say I'm racist to it, and I pride them on it because I do look up to them. But at the same time, I wish that we had more black people doing the same thing, because we can come up, we can stop all of this. We can stop them from coming over, and we support one another, because they support one another. You don't see a Chinese person going to the real place buying some ribs one day. You see them at the Chinese place buying Chinese, supporting each other. But we as black people don't support each other enough. We hate on each other too much, or we trying to clams in a barrel. We trying to step over well, my car is a 2018. You only got a 2017. Why is we so much on material things when we could get better? You know what I'm saying? Why we can't try to let's challenge each other to what we got in our bank account. Or let's challenge each other to then we upkeep our house to make it worth more money. Let's challenge each other to pick up the garbage to make our neighborhoods better.
So how do we fix this? Like, how do we change the mindset?
What I'm doing to fix it, I can't fix it over there, and I'm not the best talker or the best politician. But I try my best to hire all Black African Americans, the women, the females. We talk to them, we fix them one by one. I take people myself personally, and I'm not the best person to do it, but I have helped all my employees. And like, let's get your credit together. Let's see what we can do. Let's build up. What I enjoy the best out of my job is seeing how my employees didn't have nothing, and a year later, now they got that car, now they got that house, now they got their kids going to school. I look at them in their Christmas time when my employees buy their kids for Christmas. That's what I enjoy. You know, so somebody got to have that same type of enjoyment or that same knowledge to pass on. It's not always about money, it's about knowledge. How can we stop it? We can stop it by just stopping one person and say, hey, I see you on a nice little path, let me give you some advice. You know, if it's up to them that they want to take it, then I want to take it. But the increase to stop these Chinese from coming in, encourage everybody to learn about business, learn about bank accounts, learn about credit. That's what we got to do. If you stop a lot of Black people, they don't have a bank account. Or they got these prepaid cards, so they don't have a credit card. Let's teach them about being a credit score. Let's teach them about what's the main purpose of why we say you should have a bank account. Let's teach them how to save $20 a week, or that 10% out their check like they tithe in church. We have to teach people how to save and put that money in a good use. And over time, they own a house and teach them the point of owning a house than renting or leasing property. And let's just let's teach our fathers and our sisters to have better family values. You know, that's if you have kids, you know, around. I just feel like dudes should be more attentive to their sons and daughters. You know, that's where it starts at too. Don't be the man out on the street and at the same time you're not taking care of your kids. You know, and not taking care of kids is not always about money. Pick them up, take them to school, have a day with them. You know what I'm saying? Take them to the park, give them memories that make them want to do the same thing for their kids when they get older. You know.
So we were talking a little bit earlier, and kind of got a little interrupted about, you know, you going to jail and you turn your life around. What did you learn from that?
Oh man, I learned a whole lot. Cause you know, you younger. When I went to jail, I was 30. So before 30, and I tell anybody, I'm not the best role model. You know, so I did do business. I did sell weed. I never sold the hard. I never was a millionaire, but I made nice little money. You know. I just quit. You know, when I went to jail, I saw how I hurt other people behind me when I went to jail. How people cared about me and what I could have did was better. The most, in fact, I have one son and he was affected the most. I promised myself in jail. You know, you make a whole bunch of promises when you're in jail. I ain't gonna do this, blah blah blah. But I made a promise when I came home. I saw how hurt he was, and he was only 9 years old, but he was happy just to see me. So when you learn from jail, I learned how guys on the phone talking to women and can I get $10 to $20 on their books? But you're not understanding you're taking $10 to $20 from kids.
That's right.
Trying to get shoes or food. You don't know what she's going through. Oh, I know she got it, but all you're doing in here is blowing it. I understand what a lot of women go through. It's like, it was crazy to see where I'm around a lot of guys. Now I'm seeing what women put up with. So when I came home, I'm not going to do that. And I was one of them people that was putting women through turmoil. All they want to do is be with somebody that want to just be down with them. And they try so hard to, once he come home, he going to be with me because they trying to earn their loyalty, earn their trust, earn their wealth, you know what I'm saying, for a guy. And that guy's over here talking to 3 or 4 other women, you know. It's sometimes you got to be at the point of saying, I'm going to stop. You know, it's just, what I learned in jail was patience, timing, think more. Don't move so fast. Don't react over your emotions. Everybody get mad. Sometimes when you in an argument, everything ain't about making a point. Sometimes you gotta agree to lose, you know, or what's the point? We could agree not to agree, you know, and keep on moving forward. Not, well, he didn't agree with me because of this, so I don't want to talk to him no more. That's how we are. That's what we need to change, and that's what I learned, that you could actually do that. And I learned it all from jail by dealing with so many people, the close knit. We're in a 3x5 cell, close as me and you right now, 24 hours a day. And I didn't know that person I was in a cellmate with better than his own girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I know when he breathes, he getting sick. I know when he hungry at the same time of the day. You get to know somebody. So I turned around and I came home from jail and I got to know everybody I'm around. I pay attention more, which means that's where I didn't have coming from going into jail. What I had was a dream and a goal that made me a business person. But when I came home, I started business at 18 and I only had 5 stores going until 30. When I came home at 30, at 34, I had 20 stores. So there was a difference. This is to let you know this is serious. So now I'm at 42 with 47 stores, and I'm getting way more focused. I have over 100 employees. I have, they're all making pretty decent money, but I want them to make more. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not about me. You know, it's about them.
So what would you say? Because even our women, I was talking to a friend the other day. She was talking about how black men was so bad, and every black man she talked to, you know, he got this and that going on. She think about dating white men. Like, not that anything wrong with that, but what would you say to people that judge us, that don't understand the black man? How would you describe the black man?
I'm gonna say the black man is, you have to let him be a man. Mm-hmm. At the same time, women have women you gotta have a little control. The reason why a lot of men do that, because just to be honest, a man got a lot of choices out there, and women allow that man to do those choices. But a man's gonna take care of his business and not theirs. But my key to my understanding is, what I can say to a woman is, make it worth something. You know what I'm saying? Don't be the one that pay the bills. Be the one that take care of the house and the car. Don't pick up a man you already know if the dude don't have a job, a car in place, or he hustling in the street. He was already X'd out anyway. Mm-hmm. If a woman and a man, find that man that has a house and a car, and they have a house and car, they match. You know, like find a soulmate. Some women, some women take a good guy that has everything and start paying the bills, and they start using that man. So then they corrupt the man, or the guy has a good woman and they corrupt the woman. I don't understand how we get. I'm one of them that's in the same boat. I can't find a woman that have a job and pay some of the bills. They leave me all the time, but I'm one of them guys that just say, hey, you know, when I came home from jail, yeah, I used to be a cheater and everything else like that, but when I came home, I promised I wouldn't. So I have these hard conversations like, hey, it's been a couple of years. I got to let you go because we're not meeting in the middle. I don't want to take care of you or feel like I'm not getting what I need as work as a man. So it's that hard decision versus me cheating. And you got to look into yourself. Like, do I want to keep doing this, or I want that happy home? When I find that woman, she gonna be the one. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I wouldn't do for her, and she's not gonna do nothing for me. Mm-hmm. You know, so if I ask her, I'm sick and I'm 4 o'clock in the morning, I just want some smart water. I don't want the faucet water, and she gonna go up and go get it. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what I'm looking for. You know, so but I know I'm gonna do enough for her to make her not even question to go do it. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's the opposite way. If she wants some ice cream with some pistachios on top, it don't even matter. I'm gonna get up and go get it. Because that's what you're looking for, that love, not for that, I got this big car, or he got this, or he got that. When you listen to people, what do you like about your man? And if they say he got, that ain't the one for you. Because all you're doing is looking at materialistic things. What do he do for you? What do that woman do for that man? If it's all about material, or she got a job, or she give me a couple of dollars, that ain't love. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Just think about why you with that person. If that's the case, you should always take care of yourself.
Great. All right, Mr. Harrell. Well, let some people know, what's some places that they can see, what you're doing.
Right now, we can go to Metropolitan. I'm sorry I don't have all the addresses memorized, but we have a store in Washington, Metropolitan, Sylvan, Flash Shows, Covington, and Austell, and Abernathy in Atlanta. And we want to be opening up some more. We got a project to do like 3 more for the year 2018. Some more to come, and we always try to hire the best that believe in themselves. And we also welcome college students, and we go around college student schedules to help them grow in their life also. So it might not be a dream job, but do the best you can at any job.
Gotcha. All right, well, there you have it. That's Mr. Derrick Harrell out here, owning 47 stores, doing this thing. Like I said, if you have any type of dream, you can make it reality. It's not too late, people, okay? Peace. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Now let me spit some knowledge to y'all real quick. Agape love is an unconditional love. It's a love that sees beyond the outer surface and accepts the love for who they are.
Yo, I just want that agape love. Never falls down, no one's stopping us. Always and forever, man, that's